So starting the test drive in this Nissan Kicks here, behind the wheel of this as opposed to an SL or something like that, you can tell that this is a relatively basic vehicle. Steering wheel does not feel necessarily expensive. A nice way to put it. The radio, again, doesn't feel as nice. Everything else is what I'd expect from a Nissan Kicks, but I mean, you're looking at a car that stickers under $26,000, so that means you're probably getting it in this market cheaper than that. And what makes it so, I think, such a good deal is this also has all-wheel drive, so this is something that you can take on light trailing or whatever and not necessarily have to worry about getting stuck, specifically in those lighter snow conditions. But I'm just really impressed by the overall maneuverability of this vehicle. Now, it is an S, so again, it's, you know, it doesn't feel as nice, but it does drive the same as any other Kicks would, the 2025 model year with all-wheel drive. So it still is something that's more enjoyable to drive, to me at least, than the outgoing model, the 24s and earlier. Gonna give it a slight pull here in eco mode. So the good thing about the CVTs is they don't necessarily redline, especially depending on the drive mode you're in. So it still gives you good pull without feeling like you're straining that engine, and that's one of the reasons I like these. Not really my cup of tea, so that's about the only thing I like about them, but you know, there's that. So I'm going to put it into sport mode now, getting ready to get on the interstate. Here we go. So relatively good power for a naturally aspirated four-cylinder, especially in a vehicle that sits more like a compact SUV instead of a car. But again, we do have the intelligent cruise control here, which is pretty great on an S trim level. But I want to give one more thanks to Nissan of Cool Springs for allowing me to review this Kicks today. I'll leave a link below in the description. If you're looking to find the best price on one of these closer to home, click on that second link down below, and I'll make sure the local dealers are fighting to get you that best price on this or whatever new vehicle you might be interested in. But overall, I think people in this segment will be pleased with this. If it was me, I would go up to the SV, get the nicer screen, the nicer interior. I think it's worth the few $1,000s. But if you are just trying to just penny pinch and save anywhere you can, this is a good option, specifically having all-wheel drive here for barely over $25,000. You can't beat that in something like this. But the overall driving capability of it, it's decent for what it is. It's not fast by any means. I wouldn't say it's quick, but it does get the job done for what most people in this segment need. And you know, they did a great job doing the redesign as well. Just very nice, very tasteful. So again, if you're in the market for something like this, definitely make sure you take a look at the new 2025 Nissan Kicks, and this one has all-wheel drive in the S trim level.